Hello there and welcome to the newest OffStudio episode. I just wanted to talk today about like the mindset that I like to employ going into new quarter and stuff. So the reason why I'm very tired right now is because I just took a placement exam to try to test out of like some classes, but that's besides the point. But basically something that I really like to do in school is like basically there's always the pressure of deadlines and things coming up and things you have to study, and you always feel like you're behind and you're like panicked all the time. Even if you finish the assignment the day before it's due, it's like stressful because you like procrastinated it. So something that I like to do is I take the first like weekend of school, like after the first week, or I take like the first half of the second week, or the first week where it's not generally as busy, in my opinion. Usually it's like you're just trying to get used to school at that point. I take that week to try to get a whole week ahead, because once you're a week ahead, you will never be stressed again in school, at least. Like, it's hard to do it, obviously, but it's like you're doing the same amount of work anyway. It's just you're doing it pulled earlier. And the first week of school, in my opinion, it's not that hard to try really hard to get ahead. Of course, sometimes it's not doable, but like sometimes it is. So like another way that I do this is that instead of doing like my scheduling as task-based scheduling, the best way to get ahead for me is like time-based scheduling. So instead of being like, I'm gonna finish this assignment today and then I'm gonna move to the next thing, instead on my schedule I have an hour block for this one class, an hour block for another class, an hour block for another class for my studying, right? So within that hour block, let's say I finish the first task, then I move on to the task for next week, maybe for that same class. So that's the way for me to get ahead, because if I just go through my list of things to do, then it's really hard for you to get ahead, in my opinion, because I'm like, this way, if you do it this way, it's easier to get ahead in like certain classes, and then you try to get ahead in another one, instead of just like being like, in all your classes, I'm like 1 day ahead or 2 days ahead. Instead, it's like, oh, for this one class, I'm like 2 weeks ahead. And then that means I can focus on my other classes. So that's just something I like to do. It's just a little tip. Tell me if you try it out and if it works for you. Because for me, it kind of shocked me, like the whole concept of like, oh, if I just do everything a week earlier, then I won't feel as stressed. So yeah, anyway, that's just like my little advice for the day, I guess. So good luck if you're in school. Stay cool. Stay in school, good luck. And yeah, I start school starting next week, so maybe these off studios will be like studying vlogs from now on, but we'll see. So yeah, see you next week. Goodbye.